tomorrow, although one of them pointed out that that person was born 20 years earlier than the other, so you can figure it out yourself. Dennis Hardison and Lori Bailey. Guess which one? And on our sports category again this year, two fellows who've worked together for almost a decade on the same category, doing a marvelous job year in and year out, Larry Ferguson and Rick Crane. Then helping us out on the audio tape, putting that very difficult audio tape together this year, two fellows, one a former teammate of mine and another who won just a few days ago the inaugural Legends of Trivia golf tournament out at Flatirons Country Club in a howling snowstorm on Wednesday afternoon, Steve Seltzer and Jim Fuller. Now a few individual introductions, because some people do, even if you can believe it, a little bit extra for the Trivia Bowl. One fella you all know, and he's as dedicated as anyone can be because he loves this competition like no other. Always see him sitting out there, and you know him if you come to the game, taping every game. Our Trivia Bowl historian, the man himself, Bob Reed. Now I forgot one other tandem here, and it's not because we like to overlook them, but we like to bring them up because shows you romance always buds here at the Trivia Bowl. Working on the miscellaneous category again this year, our husband and wife tandem of Steve and Carol Wilson. Now another individual introduction, someone also who's very special because you can scarcely believe how difficult it is to put that videotape together, and yet he's done it, I think, for 3 and 4 years consecutively. Not just your run-of-the-mill drive trivia player, someone very special to us, Leon Elkins. Now, if you saw one of our first round games, you know that we are breaking in new quiz masters. We don't go on forever, and some of us are going to quit one of these days, but we've got an able replacement and someone who has done our first round and done an excellent job at it, someone you already know for writing many questions for us in the past, Andy Schneidkraut. Then if there's a man who needs no introduction, of course then you wouldn't know who it was probably, but it is this person because he makes the Trivia Bowl go like no other. Without him, nothing technical works around here, and we all don't get along with one another without him. He does virtually everything. You know him well, J.C. Ansell. And finally, when I took that walk across campus in 1970 and came to the finals, I watched someone up here that I always wanted to be like when I grew up. And I've done everything I can to emulate him. He became a champion of the Trivia Bowl. I got on the winning team. He went to law school. I went to law school. He got married twice. Thanks a lot, Dave. But other than that, one thing I cannot match and never hope to match is the dedication he brings to the CU Trivia Bowl. The reason I introduce him last is because he is that unique. David Bailey. Now, just when you thought we were about to get to it, we are about to get to it, and many of you know that one of the individual honors we accord for a team competition is induction into the Hall of Fame, and we have new inductees this year as well. First of all, from the Lemmings team, Mr. Ben Eden. Ben, come on up. Where are you? And also one of his teammates, Mr. Jack Mann. And a good friend of ours did an excellent job for the Thanes Smyca team, Mr. Alan Pierce. Alan, are you still out there? To let Alan... It's a long walk around, Alan, but it's worth it. It's your name emblazoned on that plaque that we have out there in the display case. So, Alan, come on up here. Here we go, Alan Pierce, everybody. And a player from one of our favorite teams. You saw them just moments ago, and they're always around the finals, close to it. And like all four of them, we have a new inductee from Godzilla, Mr. Dick Shahan. Dick, are you up? Oh, there he is. Dick Shahan, everybody. And our final Hall of Fame inductee this year, someone who's proven his excellence for a number of the last years, especially this year, from the King's X team, Dana Rodriguez. Now, about 4 years ago, we instituted a special category because, as you've seen, some people compete for 13 years or more to get good at this, and that is because it is so difficult to master the gamesmanship of CU Trivia Bowl. It is not just knowledge, it is game playing. And we have an award we call Rookie of the Year. This year's Rookie of the Year from King's X, Rich Berkery. Ladies and gentlemen, our new Hall of Fame members. Thank you, gentlemen. Whatever. A semi-native of Colorado, this man made his television debut and received rave reviews on the highly intellectual and entertaining Romper Room show. Up until 2 weeks ago, his goal in life was to help Tammy Faye Baker achieve nirvana. He's a graduate of both CU and CU Law School and is currently practicing in the Garden Spot of the United States, Greeley, Mr. Skip Partridge. Next, a man reared in the tropical climes of Gunnison, Colorado, a charter member along with Mike Darden, Rick Ridgway, and Leon Elkins in the Tracy Lord Fan Club. This is his 5th bowl, containing some of the most interesting moments in trivia since he was twice defeated by the awesome Frankie's team in the initial varsity bowl. And last year's bowl, he's single, subservient, and looking for the girl next door as long as she has all of her limbs. Here is Ben Eden. Now, man is 24 years old, native of Denver, went to East High School, alma mater of trivia greats Steve Coppell, Leon Elkins, and Pam Greer. He works as a disc jockey at Campus Radio KAIR, and he works in the library